Chapter 3 A Deal with the Devil. Desperado is a Wild West-style tabletop RPG set in an alternate universe. The people of this world are populating a landmass similar to America, named Libertaris. Society in this land is slightly adjacent to America from about 1870 to 1910. The East Coast was settled first, leading to a densely populated coastline with bustling urban streets. To the west of this is a large open expanse of grasslands and desert, called the Plains. The plains are sparsely populated, and only the toughest and most rugged of individuals will even attempt to live out west of the cities. Some from the eastern cities will attempt to head into the plains to make a name for themselves, or to try to forget the name they've already made. Most get consumed by the rugged life in the desert, but some, only those with real grit, get born anew in the dust and blood. While the gang is looking into a group of bandits harassing farmers and ranchers in the land around Fremont, little do they know their acquaintance, James Dunlop, had been tasked with a similar job. A private eye, James had been waiting for a job that would finally earn him respect, or at least satisfy his thirst for adventure. Then one day, a gal blew in on the cold winds of doom. As soon as she walked in, he could tell this job spelled trouble, but for who? She was the daughter of an isolated rancher, whom she hadn't heard from in far too long. She asked James to ride out into the plains and check on him, let him know to write to her. James had heard stories of how things were out on the plains. He knew what the answer would most likely be, and she probably knew too, but he reassured her anyway. "I'm sure he's fine. I'll get to him, let him know you're worried about him. Shouldn't take more than a few days." Within a week, he was making his way to the rancher's house on the back of a stolen horse, kicking up a cloud of dust. Technically not stolen, he tells himself. The fellow it belonged to won't be using it anymore. Besides, it's not stealing if it's from an outlaw. The ranch came into view. The directions and description from the daughter had been good. He rides past the gate and calls out, with no response. There are hoofprints leading away from the ranch, off into the plains. Odd. Hitching his horse, he approaches the ranch house, slowly. There's blood on the doorstep, and buckshot holes low on the wall just inside the door. Signs of a struggle. After investigating the area, he notices drag marks leading to a field, and footprints. Too many. In the field, he discovers a fresh grave, buried shallow. Looks like coyotes had uncovered it and gnawed at the body a bit. He grimaces and pats the body down, looking for anything he can use to determine if his suspicion is correct. Much to his dismay, he finds a pocketbook engraved next to the body. It had apparently been gone through, any money was missing, but the thieves didn't take the book itself, with farmer's initials embroidered on it, and an entry listing his daughter's name and address. Damn, James thought to himself. I was hoping I could just let the guy know his daughter misses him. Things just took a turn for the worst. He looks down at the mangled corpse of the rancher. "Sorry, pal. Looks like I was too late to stop this. But I can at least find out who did it. Maybe justice might get you some peace." James moves the body behind the house and digs a new grave, deeper than the previous. This takes him a few hours, all the way until dark. He's not used to manual labor and had to take a few breaks, but he eventually gets it done. Afterwards, he looks down at his ruined city clothes, which he normally takes pride in. He had long since taken off his blazer in the heat, tossing it on a fence post. Vanity is nothing to make sure this man is laid to rest without animals chewing his bones, he thinks to himself. I can buy new clothes, but I can't buy a girl or father back. James had become determined to find out what happened to the rancher. He'd been paid for a job, but even without the pay, he felt he was inextricably tied into this story, and he had to see it through. Out of honor, curiosity, or a sense of needing to prove himself to everyone and to himself. Maybe a combination of all three. Back in town, he asks around the bar, the Flying Stallion. People there say that a group of criminals had been terrorizing farmers in the area for money and supplies. But too far from the town for the law to help much, and the law in the area is unlikely to show up until things get really bad. Too late, James thinks, but he doesn't say anything. Sounds like the sheriff and his people want to help folks outside town. Now, blending in with the cowboys and vagabonds in the saloon, he buys himself a whiskey for the first time. He had traded in his expensive fedora, which the wind had blown off into the plains, for a telescope-creased 10-gallon hat. His city shoes, not accustomed to horseback riding or trekking through the dust, had worn out, the strings falling apart. On his way into town, he bought himself some cavalry boots. Simple, durable, more protective. His shirt, white originally, was now more yellow-brown, with all the sweat and dirt of riding and digging. He stared down into the empty shot glass under his nose. He'd come so far, but done so little. His detective business had just started, mostly tracking down runaways, following spouses to see if they were having affairs, the kind of stuff the guards wouldn't bother with. This was his first real job. He was going to have to see it through, or he'd be letting down that gal in the city, and himself. Maybe, if he did this and the word got out, he might even be able to join the investigators, even though he couldn't do enough push-ups to pass the exam. Maybe, he thought. After a few days spent buying people drinks, talking to people in town, and reading maps, the private eye was confident he had figured out where the thieves were coming from. He made his way out of town, stopping by the Lazy H Ranch to stay the night. Before he sets out the next morning, he stands over the grave he had dug a few days prior. Don't worry. If I fail, I'll get what I deserve. If I succeed, I'll get justice. Movement out of the corner of his eye catches his attention. His old fedora, caught in some barbed wire, flapping gently in the breeze. He smiles, walks over, and plucks it from the fence. Taking hold of his 10-gallon hat, he goes to switch back to his fedora, but pauses. Something had changed. Some part of him was buried when he dug that grave. His old hat just didn't seem right. He tossed the fedora onto the grave, a symbol, a tombstone of his past self. He places the farmer's pocketbook into the hat as well, and turns and faces death. Okay, so you're heading towards the town of Bitter Creek. You can kind of see it ahead of you in the distance. Do you guys want to just ride right in? Do you guys want to hitch your horses and walk the rest of the way? Do you want to stop your horses just outside of the town? What's the plan?
I think it'd be good to stop them probably right outside the town.
I want to ride around the town to get an idea of
See if there's any movement around or anything like that.
yeah.
Keep a nice wide berth.
Yeah, I don't want to go into the town without an idea if someone's laying low or honestly, I don't really want to ride into town. You guys can ride into town without me, but I'm gonna
Not
stay on the
riding into town.
I'm gonna stay on the outskirts of town and
Yeah.
see
I
if
think we're
some
on the
gang
same
members are around.
Okay, well, Jed, you wanna accompany me on in?
It seems like a pretty small town. It's pretty much only got 11 buildings.
Okay, can I do a perception check on the ground to see if there's any fresh tracks that lead into town? Spot check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got another 10.
Okay, it looks like they're not really near you, but in this general area, there do seem to be some decently fresh tracks leading into town. Actually, with a 10, I guess you'd be able to tell pretty well. There seems to be one really fresh set, and then kind of a trail that's been worn down for people riding in and out kind of often.
Okay. And it's a trail, does it indicate, if it's just, a horse or a
It's
person?
horses, yeah.
So, a group of horses?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like there have been quite a few horses going in and out for a while.
Alright. Now, this may not mean anything, but I think, whoever, had a handiwork at the ranch might also be here. So, I think we should proceed with caution.
Yeah, it's probably
Sounds
a good idea.
good. Are you all gonna join me? Because I'm heading on in.
Yep, I'll go with Etta.
About how far out of town are you? How close are you going to get? Is anybody riding into town?
No, I was gonna leave my horse tied up outside of town if there's somewhere I can tie it.
There'll probably be a tree or something.
And then I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. How far out are you going to stop?
We'll say 20 feet.
What?
I don't know, 20 feet?
20 feet?
You're in town. 20
Okay.
feet away is town.
Okay, then 50. I don't know. Not good with distances.
It's okay. 150 feet would be it'd be a walk, but it should be a good distance outside of town.
Okay, then
All right.
150.
Everybody
Don't worry,
give me
I'm not good at
perception or spot checks.
Distance either.
Spot check, 5.
Yep.
6.
3.
God damn it, Nick.
What?
So you guys are coming kind of from the bottom left of this map, and Lux and Khalil, you two see a man on top of one of the houses. It looks like he spots you guys and goes down a ladder. Yeah, 150 feet. The town is about 200 feet across. You guys are closer to the town than the town is big, and it's a small town.
Oh, shit.
Khalil, you have a scope that's rated for over 500 feet.
Look, man, I didn't fucking know how close we were to the goddamn town.
Well, it's a learning opportunity then.
All right, so I guess either we head on in there or we back off because we have been spotted.
Yeah, what are you feeling?
You guys think that's Want to pepper Steve's men?
I wouldn't
No
be
clue.
surprised. Why would they have a scout on top of the? Why would they have someone on top of the roof looking out, especially on a deserted town? I think it's them.
Yep, I think that's about right.
Most likely.
I'm gonna stay outside of town because I would like to use my rifle, but I also don't know if there's like a area that I could go to get a little bit of a height advantage. So, which I don't think there would be since we're like it's a deserted town in the middle of nowhere. But you know,
Yeah, unless there's like a hill or something. Yeah, I don't know what else we'll do because we've been spotted, so we can leave and still have been spotted, or we can go in and have the same interaction we'd have if we were to return. Since we've been spotted, perhaps we should just head to the mine.
Could do.
That is a plan.
I don't hear any counter plans being offered.
I've barely known you, but I don't think you're a wise man.
Well,
Well, I
We've lost the
also
moment of opportunity to surprise them.
I scratch my
But
chin.
if we don't go in now, they'll just set up a defensive perimeter so that it'll be harder for us if we do come back. So I think we should go now
I
if
don't
we plan on doing
necessarily
this.
think that they're gonna attack and kill us. They haven't killed anyone yet, according to Nathan.
Yeah, that could be diplomatic.
They just like to make threats on people.
You guys are coming out here to give them a stern talking to, so
Yeah, with bullets.
Yep.
But how do we know it's them? Could just be some hooligans hanging out in abandoned town. I used to do that
Well,
with my
we
friends
can
all the
collect
time.
the bounty off them.
We can just act like we're wayfarers and just happen to find this town.
All this diplomatic shit. All right. So when one of you guys gets shot up again first, let me know how that works out for you.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, well, what's the plan? We're 150 feet. We've been spotted. We need to make a decision now. Do we back off or head in?
I guess we're heading in.
I'm down for that.
I'm going to post up with the horses and take out my rifle and aim into town.
God, we're gonna die.
We might. I say we play it cool and just act like
Excuse you. What's the terrain looking around the town? Is there like a lot of like?
it's kind of hilly. There's some boulders and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stealthily approach the town. I want to see if I can get close enough to climb up a house, or yeah, a building. I'm gonna climb up a building.
Okay. You guys hear a shot ring out.
Well,
Etta, you are hit, and you take 2 Constitution damage. You're shot
Oh my
right in the
God.
stomach.
me again. Why? All right. Well then. So I am gonna clutch my stomach and I guess back off.
All right,
Oh.
Khalil, are you still heading into town? What's going on?
so I was heading into town when Etta got shot.
Yes, as you start to head towards town, you hear the rifle ring out. You see a puff of smoke coming from one of the houses closest to you guys, or one of the big buildings closest to you guys. Seems like there was another person up on the roof. A puff of smoke, and you hear Etta yell out, and probably fall.
Okay, so it was
God
one of
fucking
the
damn it!
houses. How far would you say I've gotten away from the horses?
This is like just as you're leaving, so you got maybe a couple feet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna run back to the horses, and I'm gonna hop on the horse, and I'm gonna run or ride the horse away from town.
Away from town? Okay. About how far are you
Yeah.
gonna go?
I'm gonna go about 500 feet, and then try and find like a hilly area that I could sit on, so I could scope out the town.
And I'm gonna make my way back to the horses as well. And right away. Come on, Jed.
Yep, I follow suit.
Can
This
I
guy's doing
put
good.
in some evasive maneuvers to throw off the aim?
Okay. Holy shit, this guy's fucking crack shot. Khalil, you are hit.
Oh no! Oh no!
No critical damage, but I am trying to give him like as many rolls as possible just to give him another chance to get a 1. He has not gotten a single 1. This guy is a fucking eagle eye. That it goes through your shoulder, and you are wounded, but not like severely injured. Etta, give me a fortitude check.
So
You roll
my
1d2 now.
constitution is 1. Okay, so that would be like a 1d4 and then
Yeah, roll 1d4. A 1 and a 2 is a 1. A 3 and a 4 is a 2.
1.
You fall unconscious and fall off your horse.
Oh shit. Well,
God damn
Jed,
it.
what did you feel?
Did we start riding before she got shot, or before she fell off?
Yeah, this is. If you were riding, are you riding as well?
Yeah, I was
Everyone
following those
everyone
guys.
is riding. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this
Yeah.
was a little bit after you guys were riding.
Okay, so how far out would you say we are?
I'd say you're now about 300 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I've been shot. This man's crazy. All right, I'm jump off the horse. I hear Etta fall off the horse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is bad. Let me jump off the horse. And then I'm going to. What do I see around me? Is there like a rock or just like something to hide behind or?
Unfortunately, in the area that you are in, there isn't much.
Okay, that's fine. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna try and spot where he's shooting from.
Okay.
There's only like a few houses I need to focus on.
Well, you could kind of see the puff of smoke in a flash. You saw where the first shot came from. You didn't see the second one because you were facing away, but you know what building it was coming from originally.
Okay. God damn it.
Alright, so while he's figuring that out, Jed would like to stop his horse between the town and Etta, just like right next to her, and then hop off and jump down and see if I can check up on her.
Okay. She is unconscious
Got
and
first aid.
pretty poorly wounded. Pretty badly wounded.
Okay. So, what did you say the surgery kit tools did?
If you use the surgery kit as well as the first aid, as well as one use from the first aid kit, it will allow someone who has taken constitution damage to stop making fortitude checks. Unfortunately, she's already unconscious, so
Is she still bleeding though?
yes.
So I could just use the first aid to stop the bleeding.
If she's taking constitution damage, first aid won't help. You'd have to use surgery tools.
Okay. I got it.
I'd like to do that.
I'm
while-
gonna
Okay.
give like some suppressing fire.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell Jed to take Etta and to get her as far away as possible.
Now, for suppressing fire, are you going to try to aim at him, or
Yes. I'm gonna try and perception to see if I can see him on top of the roof.
okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna try and spot him. No, 10.
Oh, you are able to see where he is. He's on one of the buildings that's kind of closer to you guys, and you can kind of see he's like not really laying down, but he's crouched and aiming at you guys. Right now, he's reloading.
Okay. I'm gonna fall prone. Would that throw off my aim at all? Like, would it make it harder to see him if I'm laying on the ground?
No, you are better when you're on the ground.
Yeah, I know I'm better on the ground, but like, would it like cover up any of his body
Oh, no.
if I started laying?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna drop to the ground and I'm gonna take fire.
All right, at this distance, you are going to have to make 3 aim checks to hit him.
Okay, I can do that. Aim is 1d12. This is 12. All right, 3 checks. 9, 6,
Okay.
and 11.
Okay. All right, now give me 3 accuracy checks.
1d12 as well. 3, 4, 9.
Okay. Do you want to deal critical damage?
Oh hell yeah! I want to do critical damage. This motherfucker shot me.
I'm also realizing
do-
I think the aim checks at a far distance are a little bit too easy.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
You're bleeding,
Man?
and your friend is unconscious.
He's got a nice scope.
He has a bad scope.
I have a very nice gun. This man deserves what's coming to him.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, absolutely. But he was also very easily able to hurt you guys really bad.
Yeah,
So, okay, just
Yeah.
he
go ahead.
was. I'm about to hurt him. 3?
You want to make 3 checks?
Yes, I'll make 3 checks.
Okay, go ahead.
First one was a 5.
All right.
12.
Okay.
Ooh, 4.
All right, that hits him right in the head, falls back.
Yeah, son of a bitch. All right. I'm gonna hockey check and reload, and then I'm also going to perception to see if there's anyone else on top of the roofs.
Okay, go ahead.
1d10. My spot. 7.
Okay, you don't see anybody else right now.
Okay. Okay. So in that time that I exchanged fire with the enemy, what Jed? What did you do?
Yes, I'm trying to see if I can hoist Etta up. And did you say, is there any sort of like boulder cover I could try to drag her to?
Not that you guys are near.
Okay. I guess the best thing I could do is get her on a horse then.
Did you already use the surgery on her?
Were you saying that's kind of pointless?
You wouldn't be able to use the first aid. That wouldn't do anything, but the surgery tools and the first aid kit would help her out. Because right now she is
Okay.
really badly injured and bleeding out. So the surgery tools would allow you to remove the bullet or bullet fragments, kind of stitch it up a little bit and then bandage her.
Okay.
And luckily,
Yeah, I'd like to.
now you have the ability to do that without getting shot.
Yeah. I will do that.
Ooh, okay, but so wouldn't it take some time to like basically do something like that?
It does take a little bit of time, yeah.
Okay. Can I do like a medicine check to gotta get an idea of how long until she bleeds out?
If you want to, yeah. But yeah, Nick, you would have to make a medicine check to do this.
So it's gonna be a D6. So I got 3.
You're not able to find the bullet.
Okay.
You can spend a luck point to try to
Yeah, I
re-roll.
got. Yeah, it's probably an important time to do something like that. I got a 6. Wow.
There we go. Yep, you got it. Give me a wisdom check as well.
Oh no.
4.
Nice. Okay, so you are able to stay very calm and very steady, and you're able to do this pretty fast.
Shit,
Awesome.
Jed. Can I like patch up my arm or shoulder since we're just taking this time?
Oh yeah,
Are we
you were
taking this time?
wounded as well, Khalil. Give me a Constitution check, a Fortitude check.
42 check. I'm gonna use a luck point to re-roll that.
Okay.
Is that acceptable?
You
Okay.
can use luck point anytime you want. Yeah.
What does a 2 give me?
You are conscious. You are still standing,
Oh, thank God. Okay.
but you feel kind of faint.
Hey, Jed, can I get one of those
Dang it.
first aid kits?
Shit. Yeah, I'd like to rush over to him and treat his wound as well.
Okay.
So medicine check. Got 3.
Okay. Yeah, a 3 for just doing first aid is perfectly fine. So you're able to bandage him up.
All right, bandage him up. Put a little smooch on it. Like we need to get Etta out of here.
Let's do that. I'm gonna keep an eye on the town and make sure no one else is gonna
Give me a
fire.
Give me a perception check.
Of course. 1d10. Make sure I got the 10 in my hand. Okay. For the love of God. What does a 6 give me?
Okay. You are able to spot as soon as you look up, you notice someone climbing up onto the house where that other guy was.
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, it's a house just next to that, but you see someone climbing up onto the house, getting a vantage point to shoot.
Okay. Okay, well, gotta fire back. Same 3 checks, same
Yep.
roll. Okay.
3 aim, 3 accuracy.
1d12. 11.
Mm.
7. 11 again.
Okay.
Accuracy, it's also 1d12. 11. 12.
Okay.
12 again.
You got a pretty nice dice there.
I knew that. I'm like, God damn it.
All right, and do you want to make more checks to kill him dead?
I'm two checks this time.
2 checks. Okay.
2
Okay.
and a 5.
All right. That hits him right in the chest. He falls back.
Okay. Pop a shell out, reload.
Give me just a second.
Like when you say fall back, you mean fall
he
back on the
falls.
roof
He
or
falls
fall
down.
off the. Okay, good. How off the ground is the roof?
That building that he was on, the one that the other guy was on was pretty high up. The one that he was on was a little higher. He was probably like maybe 50 feet up.
Okay, so he should be dead.
He didn't fall off the roof. He fell down. Just he's lying on the roof. He's not moving.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know that. Hurry up, Jet.
Okay. I suppose, do I need to make a strength check to try to hoist her up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 2 on a strength check.
You're not able to pick her up.
I'm not a strong man,
Okay,
Sam.
let me help him out. All right, we're gonna hoist her together.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're gonna load her onto probably my horse.
Give me 2 strength checks.
It doesn't matter. Just get her on a goddamn horse. It doesn't matter where. 4.
Okay,
A
that's
1.
God
That's
damn it,
enough.
dude.
Khalil, you pick her up and you realize that Nick is like holding her hat.
You son of a bitch.
Jed, I'm just holding her,
All right.
lifting her hand up.
I'm gonna put her on the goddamn horse. I'm gonna tell Jed to get on the goddamn horse and to, start riding out. I'm gonna run back to my gun and then do a perception check to see if anyone else is getting on roofs.
Okay. Yeah, Lux, if you want, you can spend luck points to use toughness, and we can just have you wake up
Can I do that?
if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that. Is it gonna reduce my Constitution damage as well, or just for me to wake up?
It reduces your Constitution damage. That's what it does.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
if you had not taken Constitution damage, you would not be unconscious. So
okay, so then I'll spend 1, so that way my temp score will be a 2, and my temp modifier will be 1d4, right?
okay, and then I'll have you roll a 1d4 fortitude. Then
To do what?
roll a 1d4 fortitude.
1.
God damn it.
Okay.
Might spend a luck point on that.
I felt
She's
it in
not
my
gonna have
bones.
any more if she does that.
Oh no.
I don't know. I could spend my last luck point to wake up, but I don't know if it's worth it. Can I just do another luck point to get my Constitution back up to 3?
Yeah.
For toughness?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then. Now I have 0 luck points, and my
So-
Constitution is fully back up.
Okay.
I think we should.
Can
God
I
damn.
ask for clarification on toughness?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Normally
that
it would be
the
when you
feat?
get hit. Yeah.
yeah.
Normally it would be when
Yeah,
you
but I
get
was just
hit,
hard and I didn't use
but
it.
she forgot, and I feel like I'm maybe gonna give you guys a little bit of a hand.
It's maybe like it's a compromise. She's still unconscious, but she's not as dead. Is that what you're
Yeah,
doing?
that'll work.
Yeah.
I'll stay unconscious, but not as dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did some good healing then.
Okie dokie.
So
Am I able to like ride by and maybe like grab a lead on her horse if it's still around somewhere?
yeah, sure. Khalil,
Okay,
you're
just so we're not leaving the horse.
you're looking back at town, Khalil.
Yes.
Okay, you.
Perception.
Okay,
Oh.
go ahead.
So I failed it.
Okay, so moving on.
I'm gonna pick up my gun and I'm gonna run to my horse and ride out of here.
Okay, you guys are heading out.
Yep.
Okay.
How long of a horse ride was it from the ranch to here?
It was a little while. It was probably maybe like half an hour to an hour.
Okay, I think we should go back there.
How long was it from like home base to the ranch?
That was a little while. That was maybe an hour, a little over an hour probably. You guys hear another gunshot, and a bullet whizzes by you.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and how far out would you say we're from the town?
Say you guys probably got to about 500 or 600 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna whew. Shit. So this sounds like it's gonna be difficult. I'm gonna turn around on the horse and suppressing fire, my guy. Can I do a perception check to see if I can figure out where the guy is?
Sure.
Let's get some high rolls, please. What does a 10 give me?
Yeah, you see some smoke coming up from one of the buildings on the edge of town. And with a 10 perception, you
Okay.
also see it looks like there are a couple people running around the sides of that building, heading towards you guys.
Running around. Okay. Well, I got to practice combat on a mounted horse. I should have got that fucking skill. What do you guys know? I'm gonna try and aim for the guy on top of the roof.
First, give me an agility or wisdom check to try to maintain your stance on the horse.
You said agility or wisdom? I mean, they're both the same, so I'll just roll. 1d8. 2.
Okay, that's enough. All right, and so at this distance, you would be able to use your scope. I believe you're making, what is it, 4 checks? Oh, you'd be making 2 checks.
2 checks. I can do that. 1d10 since we're not prone. Oh god. 6. 9.
Okay. And then give me
And
5 accuracy checks. You're going to have to make
Oh,
the full
Jesus
amount of
Christ.
accuracy checks.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. All right, don't give me a 1 game. 3.
Okay.
2.
Mhm.
5.
Okay.
6.
All right.
That was 3. Was that 3?
That's
4.
4.
4.
1 more.
1 more. 5.
Okay.
Woo!
Do you want to do
Oh,
some
oh,
checks to critical?
Let me do 2 more checks for critical.
Okay.
1d8. 8. 8.
Okay. That hits him right in the chest, and you see him fall.
Okay. Let me reload, and let me see where these guys on the ground are. Are they like running on foot or on horse?
They're on foot.
Okay. And we're about 500 feet out,
Yeah.
and no one else is on top of the roofs
Nope.
that I seen.
No.
All right, I'm gonna stop the horse and hop off.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on the ground. You guys keep going. I'll give you some cover fire.
Sam, don't do nothing stupid.
How many people do I see running towards me?
You see 2 at the moment.
2 at the moment. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. 2 aim rolls.
Yes. As you're looking down, you see one of them is currently aiming a rifle right at you as well.
Okay. Well, he has to go. 4. 8.
And then 5 accuracy
Okay.
checks.
5 accuracy. That's also 12. 11.
All right.
3. 2. I'm gonna use a luck point. That one was a 1.
Okay. You got 3, 2, 1.
Was that 5?
No, that was a 1.
No, it was 5 total. Yeah. So, all right, you were able to hit him. Did you want to deal some critical?
Oh. 2 rolls. For the love of God, please. 11. 12.
Okay. You're able to hit him square in the chest. You see he fires his gun, but he fires it as you're hitting him, and the bullet goes off into the sky probably,
Okay.
and he falls back.
Well, there's one more guy, so let me pop, eject, and reload.
Okay, while you're doing that, give me just a second.
How many kills is that so far, Sam?
4.
Not enough.
Damn, taking out half the bandits on your own.
Okay. Sam, you get struck by 2 bullets. One of them just grazes you. The other one feels like it hits you in the chest, but it doesn't seem like it hurt you too bad.
Oh, God damn it.
This guy seems to be using a pistol and he's firing at you, and he is crack shot.
Oh! For 500 feet!
Yep.
Whoa, oh my god.
Yeah, the guy
Alright.
he only rolled 2 1s, and they were on an aim check to deal critical damage.
Can you you need to work on this aim shit because
I told
that
you
doesn't make sense
you
to
were
me.
arguing with me earlier. I said that. I said they're too easy, and you got mad at me.
I agree with you now. That a fucking pistol from 500 feet. Look, I don't
be
shoot
fair-
guns, but I think that's a little bit ridiculous.
To be fair, it is a Solomon. They are pretty accurate.
My guy, from 500 feet. You said they were accuracy checks. You said there were accuracy checks for critical damage.
He only fails
aim
to
checks for
deal
critical
critical
damage?
damage.
My guy, what do you want me to do here?
I mean, he
All right,
rolled a
2
d6
rolls.
10 times and didn't get a single one.
10 times.
Yeah, a d6.
Yeah, I think you need to work on
He's
that.
just- Really lucky.
I feel like this should be expanded a little bit for to take into consideration what weapon you're using.
Oh, it is. Every weapon has its own accuracy. His is 1d8, but it was his aim, the 1d6. For some reason, I rolled a 6 10 times and it didn't get a single one.
Whatever, dude. I need 2 checks.
2 aim checks. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take my chances. That one was a 1.
Okay.
I'm not gonna reroll. I'm not gonna spend a luck point on it.
Okay. All right. So you
So I
miss.
continue. Yeah. Okay.
How much?
I'm
is
just
his
gonna
fire?
be reloading. but-
Yeah. I'll just say he's able to fire 2 more shots in the meantime while you reload. He misses both this time.
Okay. Let's try hit him again. 10, 6, and 5 aim checks. Jesus Christ. 11, 9, 7, 6. One more, right?
Yeah.
2.
Okay, that's a hit. You You want to?
And two rolls for crit. A 2. Oh, hold on, it fell off. A 2 again.
You see him that hits him right in the chest, and he drops his gun, falls to the ground.
Okay, back on the horse. Let's right on out of here. I'm gonna still be facing the other way so I can see if they're following. Or
Riding the horse backwards
yeah.
like a cool teacher.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
I mean, you've killed a lot of people now. I think
5 of them.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's like almost
Almost
half
half.
of the people. I mean, do you want to like try to? You can try to pick some more off if they come towards you. You can like
I
you're
mean-
doing pretty good so far.
Okay, so then give me an idea of the terrain around us now at
Mhm.
500 feet.
Yeah, there are a lot more hills out here. It's a little bit more
Okay.
hilly. There's some rocks and stuff too.
Okay, I'm gonna tell. Okay, so then I'm just gonna switch the player. Jed, I don't think there's too many left of them. We done took out a lot of them, but I think for now it would be good for us to post up outside of town to see if there's any more action. And I think there's some good hills that we can hide behind and rocks that we can use for cover while we wait for Etta to stabilize a little bit better.
God damn it, man.
Do you want to try shooting? I don't see you doing anything. All I see is Etta get down one shot, and I've been taking out all these people.
Alright, so how far would I have gotten ahead of him while he was shooting those people and I was just riding with Etta?
You'd probably be pretty far away. I don't even know if you'd be able to yell to you.
Yeah, I don't think this man should be screaming
Oh.
at me like that.
I guess I should have asked that before I started
Shoot his
talking.
horse.
I'm taking my team. I'm taking my friend to safety.
Okay, fuck. I'm gonna take my horse to a hill.
Okay. Just go commando. Just fucking get in there, dude.
That's what I fucking wish, bro. For the shots, do I need to make some rolls to stabilize or
Oh yeah, make a fortitude check.
1d4? 2?
Okay. Give me one more.
You want 2 checks?
Yeah, because technically it was
3?
2 turns. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Do I use like medicine to stabilize or what are we looking at?
Yeah, you can try to use a medicine check. I don't think you have any tools on you. You'd probably have to use like a strip of cloth as a bandage or something.
I was like, can I just like wrap something around me?
Yeah.
1. Okay,
So that did not
I'm
work.
gonna try that again. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
6.
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Okay. I need a recollection. How many people are part of this band of ruffians?
You
You said half a dozen or a
I
dozen?
said about a dozen.
About a dozen.
Yeah.
Okay, and I killed 5 of them.
Mhm.
Oh fuck. Perception to look on top of the houses, or just look outside the town, see if any movement.
Okay, go ahead.
So spot.
Yeah.
9.
9, you don't see anything.
What do I want to do? Oh god. I should have asked Jed where he's fucking going. Oh god. What time of day is it?
It's a little bit in the afternoon.
A little bit in the afternoon. So how much time do you say is left before nighttime?
There's
Or
probably
before the sun starts going down?
maybe get 3 or 4 hours before sundown.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. And then right now, like I'm stable, but
Mhm.
what I need to see medical attention and like would my like bandages start like not working after a certain point?
You'll be fine for now.
I'll be fine for now.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stay camped at that hill for like an hour and make sure no one's following.
Jed, are you as you're riding along, you see Sam isn't riding after you.
My plan is I need to get her to the ranch so we can settle down,
Start a family.
start a family.
Oh my god, no.
Hopefully Sam comes and join us.
Yes, I like this plot development.
Yeah, it seemed like Sam was wanting to shoot people and try to keep us safe, so I'm gonna keep going. Not gonna let that go to waste.
All right. I will say so, Sam, about an hour goes by as you're waiting there, and there doesn't seem to be any development that you can see. You can't really see into the main street. It's kind of blocked off
Mhm.
by houses. And from your viewpoint, you there's nothing really happening.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get on the horse and I'm gonna ride out to. Whew, I'm right out to the farm. And then can I like use like the hill to kind of give me cover while I ride away?
Yeah. All right. You make it back to the ranch without any difficulty. Nothing happens. So now you meet up.
Okay, do I see the horses outside?
Yeah, you'll see them hitched just outside the ranch house.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna go inside.
Jed, you see Samuel come in.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I guess once I got there,
Mhm.
I would bring her into the house. Um,
Are you capable of
then
doing that?
I'd figure it out.
You'd have to
With
drag
enough
me.
time,
You'd have to like
drag her to
With
that
enough
one
throw me
grave.
off.
Yeah, drag her to the grave, lay her
Oh my
down.
god. Fling me
She's
off the
dead.
horse and just drag
Let's
me.
get a new one.
Now you said there was a well at the ranch, wasn't there?
Yeah,
I'd like to go check to see if there's a bucket as well.
there is.
Okay. I'd like to see if I can draw water.
Yep, the water seems good. Seems clean.
Okay. It seems clean. I don't have to do anything to, because I know there was contaminated water in this neck of the woods.
As
So
far
if
as
I
you
could
can
do
tell, I
like
mean, relatively, it's
sniffing
well
it.
water. It's not great, but
Okay.
as far as you
Well,
can tell, it seems okay.
I'll take that.
You wouldn't be able to tell really if there was like any contaminants or anything.
Okay. It's not like murky or anything. Okay.
It's got some dirt in
Other
it.
than okay, well, that's fine. It's a well. That happens. Yeah, I'll use it to try to kind of clean up the wounds and just try to keep her not dead while she's unconscious, holding out for my boy Sam. So then he eventually arrives.
Yep, Sam gets there.
Okay, I'm gonna hop inside. The motherfucker shot me again.
Sam, god damn it. You crazy son of a bitch.
Hey, it helped you, didn't it? I see you coming back.
Are you hurt? Do you need help?
I should be good for now, but god damn it. I told you, motherfuckers. We
What are
should
you
have just been shooting. But no, maybe they're peaceful. Maybe we can diplomacy. Oh, fuck that. Is she dead yet?
Oh my god. I don't think so.
Sounds like
She
you're
makes a
really
good
dead.
bullet sponge.
Sam, take a load off.
Why don't you kick up your feet?
Were you followed?
I stayed there for an hour and I didn't see any more commotions, and I kind of used the hill to give me cover while I ran out. But I think at least one of us should be posted up top to make sure that no one comes here for the rest of the night.
All right.
What's our
Well,
next plan of action? Should we go back to town and give aid to?
yeah, if we're just gonna be hanging out here,
I don't.
might as well, yeah, just take her back to town
I'm
until we can
afraid
get
if we
the doctor
leave, we
help.
just give them time to recoup.
Yeah, Nick.
Well,
Since she used her luck points, when you were doing surgery on her, I'll say you didn't need to use your surgery tools. She used her luck points to get her constitution back. So when you were patching her up, you saw it didn't seem too serious.
okay, but she's still unconscious,
Yeah.
so we can't really watch an assault right now, Sam.
We're not needing to launch an assault. We just need to see if them bastards will want revenge for their fallen comrades.
Well, I reckon they do, yeah, but what are we gonna do about it?
What do you mean? What are we gonna do about it? I'll do what I've been doing, and I'll kill some motherfuckers. I
Alright.
just need you to make sure that no one comes inside the goddamn house.
Alright, so we're staking out this house for the night?
Mm-hmm. At least hopefully until she wakes up.
Alright. Guess we'll do that. It's better they come here and find us than not find us and head to town. Start causing a ruckus there.
Is there any way on top of the roof?
Yeah, you can get up on the roof.
Okay. I'm gonna. Would I get up on the roof from inside or outside?
Outside.
Okay. Look, okay. I do think we should take turns looking out for the night.
Alright, well, you're hurt, so you take a load off, I'll watch. I'll watch out. Then we can swap off.
I like that idea.
All right. Both of you guys give me perception checks.
4.
Okay. You guys don't see anything all night.
Alright.
So
And
the
Etta's
next
still down and out. Okay.
After a little while, it takes a little bit, but I think she would by morning she would start waking up and she would be up.
Hey, she's not dead yet.
All right, give me just a second, really quick. I'm going to mute and I'm going to explain something to Lux that you guys aren't going to hear. Yeah, Lux, when you wake up, you see that
I'm gonna immediately look at my arm.
you look at your arm and you see that there's a symbol branded into it.
Okay, I'm gonna cover it up.
All right, and when
Uh,
you
pull
wake
my
up,
sleeve down,
you're in bed. When you wake up, you feel that there's something in your hand.
and I'm okay. I'll look at it.
At first, you think that you drew your Timberwolf while you were asleep, but then you realize that your Timberwolf is in its holster, and
Mhm.
you're holding another Timberwolf in your hand. And at first, it feels like hot, like it was held over a fire, and it almost looks like
Mhm.
there's some smoke coming up from it. But you realize that it's not so hot that it'll burn you.
Okay, I'm gonna inspect this other timber wolf to see, like, how does it look a lot different than the one that I bought?
Yes, this appears to be scorched, and there's a little bit of smoke coming up from the barrel that is just constantly coming up. And there's like the scorch marks on it kind of look like they're flickering and moving as if it is currently being held over a fire.
And it's warm.
Yeah.
Um, and where are the boys in comparison to me when I wake up?
Uh, Probably one taking watch and one sleeping.
Okay. So I cover my arm real quick, and then I'm gonna just look at the gun and think, how in the hell am I gonna explain this to them? I'm gonna go out to the kitchen and scrounge around for some food while holding this gun
Okay.
and
Nick,
looking at it constantly.
Jed, were you the one on watch? No, it was you were on watch
I
first,
was on
and then
first watch. Yeah.
okay, so it is Sam who is at watch. So Jed, you would be in the house either sleeping or now awake.
Okay. Well, I'd be trying to stay awake. So I guess I'd just be in the living room area.
Well, you didn't go to sleep while Sam was watching.
I mean, like resting. I don't know if I was gonna try to fall asleep.
Okay.
We got a man down.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm scared.
All right. So you see Etta come out of her room.
Whoa, you're up. Are you okay? How do
Yeah.
you feel?
To be quite honest, I don't know.
Oh, sit down. Come down. Have a seat.
Okay, so I'm gonna go sit by him, and I'm gonna hold the gun, and I'm gonna be like, "Is this yours? Did you find this and give this to me?"
No. That no. Where'd you get that?
I woke up with it in my hand. I I had a bit of a dream last night. And this is gonna sound crazy. Where's Samuel?
He's up on the roof. Sam, heads up.
Would I be able to hear them? Would it sound like muffled?
You'd probably be able to hear him. If he's yelling for you, you'd be able to hear him.
Oh, that gun sponge is up.
Yep.
Bullet sponge.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna keep talking. It's gonna sound crazy, but I had a nightmare last night, and there was this ram skull, and it like grew a body of blood out of pillar of blood, and looked at me, and it said that we're gonna be in a mess of trouble, but
Is
that
she standing?
I could sell it my soul, and if I sold it my soul, it would help. And so I agreed because it didn't sound like they had much of a choice, and it put a mark on my arm. So I'm gonna lift up my sleeve and show Jed.
Oh my god.
And then I woke up with this gun in my hand that you said you didn't put there. I mean,
No.
look at this gun. Look at this
No.
gun. It's
You're
warm.
playing a trick on us.
No, this gun has got to be something special. Like, look at the way that it's all scorched and it flickers.
All right. At this point, I've like came down from on top of the roof and I busted in. I'm like, hey, I said is she dead?
What did you say?
I asked if you were standing.
Not right now. I'm sitting, but I was standing a moment ago.
So you try to get back in another coma, what I hear.
Yeah, I don't think I want to get in another one of those. Something strange happened.
She's saying she sold her soul to the devil to get this gun.
Well, it wasn't a devil.
Oh, Well, I
said that
don't know other RAM structures
It said his name
rocking
was-
around people's sleep.
It said his name was Aertes, or Aertes, or Aertes, something along them lines.
All right. Well, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but they should have gave you something to help stop you from getting shot, because a gun ain't it.
I know I have bad luck with that, don't I? Well, apparently this gun should help us.
All right.
I'm honestly kind of curious to see what exactly this gun will do.
I don't know if it's such a good idea to shoot it. That looks hot and unstable.
All right, so I'm gonna take my bought Solomon Timberwolf out of its holster and put the scorched gun in the holster.
All right.
Like I said, I don't think that'll help you much, but what's the plan now?
Well,
Let me update you on what has happened since you've been unconscious.
please.
And then I tell her about everything that has happened since she first got shot and fallen off the horse.
Well, geez, sounds like you sure had some fun.
Yeah,
You want to
and
go
I
back
would
out
have
and have
kept
some
at
more?
it if it wasn't for them damn rascaling kids.
Now, what does that mean? What do you mean by that?
You,
Me?
yeah, you a kid.
Nah.
You ain't
All
got no
right.
place out here to be carrying a hat.
What?
You let me pick up the full-grown person, you a kid.
Well, if you're such a man, you can march back into town yourself.
This kid helped save my life. So you said you got 5 of them good and dead?
5 of them.
Well,
No, I
5
can't
of
be too sure about the ones on the roof, but I didn't see them get back up after I shot them, so
by my
they're most
reckoning,
likely dead.
that's about half of them at least. We should probably head back in there, see if we can't get the rest of them.
Now, do you feel up to that?
I do.
You're just
How
down
about
and
you?
out for 8 hours. I'm perfectly fine.
She was probably unconscious for closer to 12 hours.
I'm feeling fine.
Well, she's feeling fine.
All right, well, I'm not at 100%, but they ain't stopped me from killing 5 of them, so I'm gonna see if I can add another 5 to my name. Now listen, when we get about 500 feet outside of town, I'm gonna post up on a hill that I've seen, and I'm gonna get a lookout to see if there's any commotion going on in town. Now,
Sounds
knowing
good.
our luck, they'll probably have ran away, or maybe they'll double it down. If they ran away, they'll probably have gone to the mine, or we can go in town and see where they went. But I think we need to be prepared for a ambush at some point.
Yeah, I do not feel good walking back into that town.
Neither do I, but I want to get paid.
I want to live.
Well, did you get shot?
No, you know why? Because I got out of there.
Did you do any shooting?
I did not.
Okay, how about you do some shooting next time, and you'll probably live.
Leave the poor kid alone. He
Look,
was busy
what I'm
saving me.
saying is, I think I'm the only one out here pulling my weight on this mission.
Ain't my fault I got shot. Seems
Ain't
like
your
babies
fault.
like to pick on
Okay.
me.
All right, you're right. It's not your fault. Why? It wasn't your idea to just go into town. Let's just talk to him. Yeah, let's just talk to him.
They could have shot any one of us. It could have been you.
All right. Well, yeah, you're right. Could have been me. Yep. Because we just wanted to walk into town.
Damn, you seem to have a sour attitude.
Wouldn't
know
you have
what?
a sour attitude if you've been shot at twice now?
We'll
I was
go
shot
by
at
your
twice,
plan. We'll
I'm
follow
not
your
sour.
lead. How about that? You're in charge the rest of this.
I can do that. Follow my lead. Let's go.
All right.
You guys are riding back out?
I want to get paid.
Nice.
Oh, when we get back in town, I'm a fuck a prostitute.
This town?
I'm gonna shoot
Prostitutes in
you.
this town.
I'm gonna shoot you.
I'll keep my eye out for you, Sam. I'll see if I can tell you if I see any. I don't know, Sam. I think you could probably have your pick of the litter with any of the men in town.